What is up, everybody? We have the privilege of being invited to this camp here in Oklahoma. It is put on by a local church out of Tulsa. This is their 20th year of putting on this camp. It's called Royal Family Kids Camp. It is for children in the foster care system in Oklahoma. I'm so excited for you to hear this story and to share this experience with you guys. This church, like I said, has been doing this for over 20 years. That is a long time. This year they have 80 kids, and over 100 volunteers. Over 80 of them are here all week long. They have taken an entire week off of their work, away from home, away from their own families, to be here to invest in these children's lives. It is an incredible story. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. Just so you know, for privacy reasons, we cannot disclose the location of this camp, campers' names, and we cannot show campers' faces. I'm excited to share this with you all. Let's get started.
I'm Dawn Redden.
And I'm Eddie Redden. We are here as a part of Royal Family Kids Camp. We're directors of the Tulsa area Royal Family Kids Camp, and we're here to create life-changing moments for children that come from neglect and abuse.
Royal Family Kids Camp is a free week of camp for kids aged 7 to 11 in the foster care system.
Royal Family Kids Camp began in 1985 in Southern California and has then now spread to over 230 camps across the United States and around the world.
Well, we're happy to celebrate our 20th year of doing camps here with Christian Chapel. And Richard and Sharon are our founding directors, and they served for 17 years, and then 3 years ago we took over as directors.
Dawn and I, as directors, we start in January with a recruiting process, getting the counselors and the staff, and then it's on to getting the kids via the DHS system. And I'll tell you that our involvement with Royal Family comes from our first year when we came as counselors. The love that we saw everybody giving to these kids that haven't received it. They haven't got the love that most of our kids have just received automatically. And to be able to provide that, even for a short time in a week, is something you just see them light up. You see the joy on their faces. You see them bond with staff and counselors in such a unique way in such a short period of time. It's really amazing.
People ask us, can a week make a big difference? And we found that bonding connection, that healing connection between safe adults really starts that healing process. And we love to just spend quality time with kids at camp doing fun things they've never gotten to do before.
Here at camp, we have everything from fishing and kayaking to woodworking and sewing and baking, arts and crafts, hunting for crawdads, swimming in the swimming pool, swimming in the river, having all kinds of things in, as Wayne Tesh, our founder, said, the cathedral of the outdoors.
The director of our mentoring club talks about that hurts that have occurred in the context of a relationship, trauma that has occurred in the context of a relationship, can only be healed in the context of a loving relationship. And so we're trying to connect with children, we're trying to empower them, give them voice, and we're trying to help them know that God sees them and He knows them and He loves them and He has a great future for them.
The biggest reason I would say why would we spend hundreds or thousands of hours preparing and coming to camp is because these kids deserve it and they don't get it usually.
By the end of the 5 days, we hope that the kids who come to camp here have smiles on their face and they've spent a whole week not worrying about the struggles that they came from back home, not having to be diligent to make sure they're safe, but just relaxing and knowing that adults love them and care for them. Tonight, we're happy to celebrate everybody's birthday party. It was found out in the very beginning of Royal Family that some of these kids, because they're so transient and they're moved around so much, oftentimes their birthdays are forgotten. They're not celebrated at all. And sometimes camp is the only time they get to celebrate their birthdays. So tonight is everybody's birthday. We're gonna have cake, we're gonna have ice cream, we're gonna have presents, we're gonna sing happy birthday to them, and we're just going to experience the joy of celebrating birthdays.
We have a local partner who has caught the vision of not only Royal Family Kids Camp, but of the birthday party. And they provide funds through their business, and they provide from each patient that comes in, the funds that come to them, to camp and to the birthday party, and they fund our birthday party just because they see that these kids need it, and it's such an amazing thing to see their faces light up.
We've seen everything from exuberance and joy in the faces and kids hugging presents and, is this for me? I can't believe this, to kids just sitting very solemnly and you wonder what's going through their minds. And later they tell us, my birthday was 2 months ago or a week ago and nobody even said happy birthday to me. And they're just amazed at the love that's poured out to them.
You would be surprised, even those of us that have had some pretty big birthday parties in our past or with our own children, what the volunteer staff, that's an extra group of people that come down for the day and put this on. A party for the boys and a party for the girls that is incredible. It's over the top maybe, but that's what these kids need. When you're ignored so much, to have something over the top is pretty awesome.
One of the principles of Royal Family is to treat people royally. And so from the moment these kids get off the bus till the moment they go home, they are treated royally. They're given the royal treatment by our staff and family. We love them and we want them to know that they are important. They are not forgotten. If you want to help us treat kids royally, if you want to help us put smiles on the faces of kids who are abused and neglected, please join us in this effort at Royal Family Kids Camp.
You can go to tulsa.royalfamilykids.org. There is a place to click and click donate, and you can get involved that way. And thank you so very much for all your support.
Thank you for visiting us on our 20th year of Royal Family Kids Camp.
Woo!
We hope you enjoy this footage.
Thank you.
We're at the boys' birthday party, and they're gonna come through the door, and we've got a big sign up there that looks like NASA. They're gonna come through the door, they're gonna come through the rocket ship, they're gonna get their rocket pack, which is a backpack for their back. They're gonna come through that, then they're gonna get their picture taken just outside the rocket, their name's gonna be over it. Then they'll come around and get cupcakes and ice cream and water. They'll go sit down, and while they enjoy their ice cream and water, we will give them big bags of gifts.
This is a girls' birthday party hoedown. They're gonna be coming in from the front doors over there where they'll be greeted. They'll be getting a cowgirl hat, a bandana. They will come around and grab their name off the wall. They will head over here to the photo booth area where they will be greeted by Dawn, and they'll sing happy birthday, get a photo. They will come sit on the floor here and wait to get their cupcakes and their presents. And it's gonna be a really great time.
hurts that have occurred in the context of a relationship, trauma that has occurred in the context of a relationship, can only be healed in the context of a loving relationship. God sees them and He knows them and He loves them and He has a great future for them.